Hello and welcome back to the internet. Today what we're going to be talking about is one of my personal favorite modes of the pentatonic scale. Dorian pentatonic is what some people call it. It's called a couple different things. There's some controversy over it. We're going to get into that. But let's actually do that right now. Nice. Dorian pentatonic, or is called, I've heard it called a couple different things. Major, minor pentatonic. You could conceive of this as maybe like a mixolydian pentatonic. But it's just a mode of the pentatonic scale, or the shape that we want to know. Really what's important is the sound of it. Jacob Collier was asked about this specific mode of the pentatonic scale in a Wired interview where he answered a bunch of questions and he had this to say about it.
Here's an excellent question from Ethan. Hi, and Ethan, what's up? And the question reads as follows. What would you call the second mode of the major pentatonic scale? In C, it's the notes C, D, F, G, and B flat. I've seen suspended Dorian pentatonic in some other terms. I love the scale, I use it a lot, but I'm not sure what to call it. Suggestions? Well, this is the sound of it. So I guess that's what it's called, really. This is a question from Scott Jasnow.
I don't know about you, but I love that answer. Could you imagine though talking to your musical mentor? Like, what is the name of like this mode of the pentatonic scale that we play? And he just goes, oh, well, the name of that pentatonic scale is... But let's hop right into the scale. We've got Dorian pentatonic is what we'll kind of get to know this as, but what's important, you know, to know the sound of it, like Jacob was talking about, but what's important for us as guitarists to know the shape of it and just know it as part of our scale lexicon. So let's get into that right now. Again, we're learning all of these in the key of G. We've learned Aeolian, Ionian. You should know these so far. If you haven't, go back and watch Aeolian and Ionian pentatonic videos. We're gonna start that shape on the 5th fret with our first finger. Okay. Then we're gonna go to the 3rd finger on the 7th fret. And this pattern happens on the next 2 strings as well. So we're in 5th position. Again, if you haven't watched my positions on the Neck of the Guitar video, watch that. We're in 5th position, we're going 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then you can descend that 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1 on just the E, A, and D strings. I usually tell people like, okay, you can stop and practice the first octave of the scale, but I mean, it's really simple. I think you've got it already right now. Yeah, see, look at you, you got it. After we do those 3 intervals, then what we're gonna do is you're going to go first finger, extend that back to the 4th fret of G, and then your pinky is going to go up to the 7th fret of the same string. Now, this is the way that I finger the scale. I personally think it's the best way, but if you want to do it another way, that's fine, but here's how I do it. First finger to 4th on the G string, and then you're going to sneak this pinky finger up to the 5th fret, and you're kind of doing a 1 position shift here, where you're going first finger up to the 5th fret of B, which is an E note. And then you're gonna go pinky to the G here. Or pinky to the G note. I keep saying the note. Pinky to 8th fret, right? And then we're going to go first finger to 3rd in that same position. And then from there we would just descend. As we're descending the scale, we have the reverse of our 1 position shift. We've got our 4th finger to 1st, and then we've got our pinky sneaking back to the 7th fret, and then we're extending those fingers back to be in 4th position. And you could finish the scale off in 4th position, going 4th finger to 2nd, 4th to 2nd, 4th to 2nd. You could even start this scale off in that position, in 4th position. You may find that that's actually optimal to do. Right. So this scale has a really, really great sound to it. So that is Dorian pentatonic. Hope that helped you out. See you in the next one.